I talk with so many creative people every day, and I do bring up the subject of creativity being an addiction. Very few of them say, no, I don't think it is. Very few of them say that. Few. Those that do admit to it have an understanding of what the connectedness is all about. It's like, wow, you're speaking my street. It is an addiction. And that's why this happens, because I know in everything that we do, there is creativity. It doesn't matter what your business is. Creativity is an addiction. It's where success grows and dies. Unplugged, because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally uncut, because we all make mistakes. So turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. Well, that was quite haunting. Here I was paging through a different writing place, and I take note of the words that were placed on that page, the veins of this living tree. The day that I happened to land on was March 15th, 2020. The writer was reacting to the COVID-19 lockdown. It was now 24 hours old. 24. Remember, it was supposed to go away in a week, then a month. Well, on this day, the virus is very much back in control. A 213% increase. And just like that day in March of 2020, where do you find me? Right here, inside this collection of trees. It's my place of spirituality, connectedness, outreach, a place of study as well as practice. Even when you page back in this personal writing place, the writer is well aware of the pandemic. To relive it by way of his poetic expression has an impact on the drive. 15 to 16 months later, I'm back to wearing a mask again. Hospital numbers in New Orleans are cramping 911. And where am I sitting? In this amazing place of peace. This forest. Just listening. Believing in the presence of the now. It's all we've got. And if I ever return to this page again, I'll respect its story while gaining a greater access to what this thing called gratitude truly is. That was written on July 31st, 2021. Today's physical date is December 7th, 2021. So several months have gone by. It took me that long to get back to this page. This forest, it is a place of unbelievable peace, but I would like to share with you that this forest doesn't mean that you have to be in this forest to find your place of gratitude and openness, awareness, and to be mindfully present in this storm of events that constantly beat on the outside of your shell. Your forest could be just walking on a city street. I love the sound of passing cars and honking horns and trains that are in the distance and a crow that comes from out of nowhere. Any place can be your forest, your place of solitude. And I think that's what the message is today, is that locate your place and then write. Go there to listen. Go there to participate with the process of whatever is moving in that moment in the universe. Find your forest. Now, the reason why I found the forest at the Billy Graham Library, and I'm being very blunt with you here, okay? I'm being very transparent. My father passed away, and word got to me at work that my father was no longer with us. I needed to go to a place where I knew radio people wouldn't follow me, that my boss would not go, well, where the hell are you? That people around me, sales reps and stuff like that, would not be going, hey man, I need you to do this. I needed to go to a place where I was going to be protected. I'll never forget driving into the Billy Graham Library because it was the first time that I had ever been there on the day that my father passed away. And the thing is I remember driving up to the security guard. My eyes were just swollen with teardrops, and my nose was running because you can't stop the snot. And I looked at the man. I said, I need to pray. I need to pray. I need to go someplace. And he says, you know, son, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. When you get out of the car, what I want you to do is I want you to go to the bench in the forest. Go to that bench in the forest. You'll know which one it is when you get there. Just go be with God. And I heard something that day, and I had my daily writing with me in this one particular special journal, something I just tossed notes into. And as I sat in that forest, I just began to feel words that I know were not from me. They were not from me. And as I cried real tears onto that page, I mean, it was sopping wet. I just felt in that moment that something was living within, and that my heart was not empty, for my father, who had just died, was now a part of me. I'm Arroe. These aren't my words. These are the lyrics from Billy's Forest.